Just the fact that you decided to click on this, or that your eyes are scanning the screen right now, even your heart beating, it's all run by one silent, amazing system. And today, we're going to dive right into that master controller, the vertebrate nervous system.
I mean, seriously, just stop and think about it for a sec. Right now, you're watching this, you're listening, you're breathing, maybe you're even wondering what you're going to have for dinner later. How on earth does your body juggle all of that at the exact same time without missing a beat?
Well, the answer is this incredible high-speed network that makes the internet look like old news. It's your nervous system. Get this, some of its signals are zipping around at over 250 miles per hour. It is the ultimate boss behind the scenes, and we're about to pull back that curtain. So let's jump in.
Okay, so how do we even begin to understand something so massive? Well, luckily, it's all really neatly organized. It starts with one big, simple split into two main parts.
All right, so first up, you've got the central nervous system, or the CNS for short. Just think of this as the main command center. It's your brain and your spinal cord. Then you have the peripheral nervous system, the PNS. These are like the field agents, all the other nerves spreading out from the center, connecting that command center to literally everything else, your fingertips, your toes, all your organs, you name it.
So, a command center and field agents, how do they talk to each other? Well, let's start with the CNS and take a look at the body's main information superhighway, and that is the spinal cord.
Basically, the spinal cord is just this huge, thick cable of nerves running all the way down your back. It's the main bridge connecting your brain to, well, everything else. It is the absolute critical link for pretty much every single signal your body sends or receives.
Now, if we could, take a cross-section of the spinal cord and peek inside, we'd see this really cool structure. The outside part, that's the white matter. It's full of the cables, these long nerve fibers called axons that shoot signals up and down. Then in the middle, you've got this H-shaped or kind of butterfly-shaped core. That's the gray matter, and it's jam-packed with the actual neuron cell bodies, the processors, if you will. And dead center, there's this tiny little hole, the central canal.
So because of this setup, the spinal cord has two massive jobs. First, it's actually smart enough to handle simple stuff on its own, like those quick reflexes. When the doctor taps your knee and your leg jerks, that's your spinal cord all by itself. And its second big job is to be that main highway, constantly sending messages from the body up to the brain and then sending the brain's orders back down.
Okay, so all this information is racing up that superhighway. But where is it all going? It has a destination, of course, and that is the ultimate command center, the brain. Let's go take a look.
And just like the whole system, the brain isn't just one big blob. It's organized into sections too. We can break it down into three main regions. You've got the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. And each one has its own special jobs.
So the forebrain, that's the biggest, most complex part. It's got some really key players in it, like the cerebrum. And we're definitely going to talk more about that one in a second, but it also handles things like your sense of smell and keeping your body's systems in balance.
Then if we go to the back and bottom of the brain, we find the hindbrain. And this area has two other super important parts we need to look at, the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata. Okay, so we've thrown a bunch of names out there. But what do these parts actually do for you, right? Let's zoom in and look at the jobs of these key players, the ones that are literally running the show every single second of every single day. This is like the perfect cheat sheet for the brain's division of labor. You can see it right there. The cerebrum, that's your thinking cap. The cerebellum, it's all about smooth moves and coordination. And the medulla oblongata, that's the life support, running all the automatic stuff in the background you never think about. All right, let's start with the big boss, the cerebrum. This is the part of your brain that's literally processing my voice right now. It's where your intelligence lives, where your memories are stored, how you reason through problems. It's what lets you make choices, from big life decisions to, what to have for dinner. It is for sure the you part of your brain. Okay, next up, the cerebellum. And you're using it right now. Whether you're sitting or standing, your cerebellum is firing away, making thousands of tiny adjustments to your muscles just to keep you upright and balanced. It's the reason you can walk without thinking about every step or write your name smoothly. It makes everything coordinated and effortless. And last but not least, we've got the brain's true unsung hero, the medulla oblongata. Think of it as your body's automatic pilot. It just works quietly in the background, taking care of all the things you never have to think about but can't live without. Your heartbeat, your breathing, digestion. It's a thing that just keeps you alive, no questions asked. So when you put it all together, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? The cerebrum decides, hey, let's take a walk. The cerebellum chimes in to make sure your steps are smooth and you don't fall over. And all the while, the medulla is making sure your heart keeps pumping and you keep breathing. It really shows you how this one system controls and coordinates literally everything you do. So, at the end of the day, this whole thing, this incredible network, it's not just a bunch of biological wiring, it's so much more. It's the source of every thought you've ever had, every memory you cherish, your entire personality. It is what makes you, you. So the real question is, what are you going to do with it?